Hess Park. What up, guys? Today on the Chop Shop, we're gonna go on just a little adventure. If you tuned in to the last episode for the Cadillac Lowrider LS swap, you saw that I came home with a locked up 350 that ended up going to the Kevin Masters Hot Rod School, where he teaches kids basic maintenance, welding, fabrication. They even have a drag race car or program he's getting together. So they ended up out there, made just a smidgen money off of it. And I'm going to take that little smidgen of money and bring home this total rat's nest mess of a Mustang in hopes of either parting it out or flipping it, or whatever. There's, in theory, I'm gonna keep making money and flipping stuff and maybe get like an actual side project to work on, or work my way up to buying some more Sandy parts. But stay tuned, guys. This thing's an absolute rat's nest. In all honesty, it might split in half trying to pull it out of its current home. But just stay tuned, man. We'll make this happen one way or another. We got to get this thing back to the house. Oof. Here's our gem, guys. She's pretty rough. She's sunk in here pretty good, and she's soft pretty much everywhere. But the whole interior's here, and I mean, this dash, the center console, these seats have got value to somebody. This glass has got value to somebody. Door panels are even all decent. Fortunately, I think the hood is even hood won't even open. But yeah, we're gonna try and get this thing home. It's a 302 FMX. I think it's what, a 8 3/4 maybe. Don't quote me on that. Or a 9-inch. So there's some value here, and you know, the whole grill and headlight assembly's there. All the chrome window trim and everything is all here. Bumper's dented, but I mean, the taillights and trim are all here. I feel like there's a little bit of money to be made here, at very least off the engine and trans and headlights, taillights. But I do have my concerns that this thing's just gonna rip in half. So I don't know how I want to address this yet. First things first, I want to see if any of these tires will hold air. That'd be helpful. I do believe the spindle on the other side is actually rusted and broke, so anything I can do to help this thing potentially roll easier is gonna be helpful. Nothing. I think it's actually corroded shut, isn't it? Got some 10% rule going on. Helps if you open the valve. There we go. Oh, we're taking air. We're taking air now. Anything is better than nothing. This one's taking air too. We can get enough air in there, maybe pull this thing forward a little bit. I can get a trailer in here. Nope. They're just blowing it right back out. I don't think this is going to be helpful. Alright, so, man, this is going to be a mess. Like, the whole, you know, these are unibody cars. There's I don't know if you would still call them a K-member, but like, it's basically a K-member, like Fox bodies and stuff. It's totally shot, like, not even really attached to the car barely anymore. The whole floor unibody is pretty rough. And with it being kind of sunk in the way that it is, I can't really find... Listen how good that door closes. This whole thing is shot, and this door closes like it's brand new. That's crazy. But I thought I was gonna try and grab it by suspension somewhere, but I don't think so. So my neighbor actually showed up, and he's grabbing a tractor that apparently has some sort of makeshift forks on it. We're trying to get it up, see what it looks like underneath if we can, and if I can get it to just scoot this way a little bit, I'll grab it with the tractor or the ram and pull it up here, and then I can either call the guy with the flatbed, or my buddy said he might have the time to help me today. But the car is just not really in a convenient spot to get a flatbed or a trailer. So I'm just basically trying to get the car right here, so I can take it home, and likely put it right in my way where it's going to stay till I probably cut it apart for everything that it's potentially worth or isn't worth. But so we're just waiting on him with the tractor. But is that this interior, man? I think these panels are all still in super good shape. The seats, I mean, obviously need cleaned. That one needs recovered, but they're still in good shape. My buddy actually hit me up already. He wants the back seat out of this, or what's left of it anyways. The dash only has just that one little crack in it. All the gauges are still here. Original stereo still in here. Center console. There's definitely some salvageable parts off this thing. Yeah! As far out as it won't make him mad. Those got dual exhaust on it. This thing's worth $5,000. What's that? Those got dual exhaust on it. This thing's brand new. Boom. So it didn't quite split in half, but I mean, like I said, this thing is it's trying to, but we got it out of her resting place. Popped it in neutral and didn't go in neutral, but it was kind of crusty down there, so I'm curious if the linkage actually moved. Flatbed driver on the way. We disrupted something relatively large, his home. He's probably gonna be mad. But yeah, at the end of the day, by the time I pay the neighbor for the finder fee basically and the tow, I'm going to be $150 into this car, which is what I got out of the engine. So as of right now, I've basically traded a locked up engine into a POS car. I'm hoping this engine is not locked up, depending on what we find when we get home. I'm going to try and fire it in the car if it doesn't fall apart, at which point in time I'll pull it out, post it on Marketplace. Hopefully the transmission is functioning as well. Hopefully maybe just the rear brakes are locked up, and that's why when I think I had it neutral. I tried to put it in neutral, it didn't really want to. Looks like the shifter has since moved since I got out of the car, but I think it's cruddy, full of crud down there. But if we can manage to get this thing in the air, God, I can't believe this whole front end is getting ready to rip off, and still New car. But yeah, guys. So at this point in time, I'm just waiting for the flatbed. And we'll see what happens. First things first, I don't think it's gonna help at all, but it's just skeet all over this bitch. I want to get this hood open. Like, I guess this is where the skeet straw comes in handy. I don't know, I'm gonna, whatever, we're just spraying. Oh. I think the damn hood latch actually still has a hold of it one way or another. They're just gonna spray everything. That's an engine. That is an engine. And those are my dogs going bananas. What's going on right there? Hell, that's mostly open. This poor thing is so soft, like as I try on it, not only is the hood trying to bend, I think the hinges are more likely to tear out of the car than they are to open the rest of the way, but we're gonna skeet on these a little bit more. See if I can get this hood open. The engine looks like it's actually in good shape. Oh, it's got a battery. Bonus! Everything's here. They claim this thing ran. Wouldn't it be crazy to put power to it and this fucking thing fire up? What is going on here? Look at this battery. Did the whole pin pull out of it? I didn't know that could even happen. Look. I probably shouldn't be touching that, huh? I bet not. I'm gonna way jump the gun here. And my hopes are not high. But I'm curious, if I put power to this thing, will anything happen? There's no way. Oh, it's buzzing. Nothing. We do have power though. But a pair of chain locks with rubber all over them, so it won't make a good connection. get this air cleaner off. See what's, oh no. Oh no. Oh. Well, okay. So this is a gross mess, but got the choke open. I mean, it's locked in place again, but it's open. Throttle moves a little, so I should probably clean up all this mess in case we're fired, but instead, I'm just gonna send it. I don't know if anything's actually getting down in there or not, but we're gonna start a fire. That's what we're gonna do. I should probably maybe at least get this crud out of like where I'm throwing sparks. Maybe not intentionally burn this down for YouTube. That might be a decent idea, huh? I sure don't have a way to get this thing out of the garage. I don't think we have spark. Hey guys, so the ground wire pulled right off of the coil, and the bracket to loosen it up is kind of buried down in there. I also can't get to the bolt to just flat out remove the bracket. So, relying back on the old loyal stock F100 coil. I couldn't find a nut, so that's just hanging out there. And we're gonna see if we got spark again. Still not seeing a spark. Place it somewhere else where I can see more good. Still no spark. Why we have no spark? Fucking nothing. Not a thing. I know this coil works too. Killed this thing already. So while we let it charge, took the effort to get some more of the nasties out of here before, you know, I do start a fire, because that would suck. But it sucks that I am no good at electronics the way that I am or am not. But I'm pretty sure you can just run coil or run power from your solenoid to the coil and provide power to it. At which point in time I think the points which this thing has will do the rest of the work. And I could be wrong about that. I killed my jump pack before I had a chance to spin this thing around. I was hoping to spin it and make sure the points were breaking the way they're supposed to, but I guess started to open the trunk and I was like, maybe there's something cool in here. Maybe I'll bring YouTube along with me. I don't know. So we got her unlocked, but see, we got a spare. Oh, we got some cologne. I hope nothing's alive in here. I just had that thought. I hope nothing's alive in here. So we got some musk. The fucking tennis racket? Yeah. Oh, Puddin's Fab Shop left his shoe in here. Puddin'! What are you doing one-footed, bud? I don't need that. What else is in here? What's in this box? A Marlboro? Was that a Marlboro toolkit? Oh, but it's empty though. That would have been too cool. I think yeah, it's totally a toolkit. You can see where the wrenches would have went. Dang it. Oh, Puddin's other shoe. Look at that. It's walking around all caveman style. Is that toolkit in here? Probably not. That toolkit probably would have been worth more than the damn car. Looks like there's a Snuggie in here somewhere. Got that musk. A spare tire. Oh, we got a tape. We got a mix. It is a mixtape. What was on here? Speak to Me, Breathe, On the Run, Time. I think these are all before my time. Us to Them. Brain Damage? Eminem? No. Who else did Brain Damage? I don't know. You're Positive. Grounded Dream, Paranoid Eyes. The Final Cut. I don't know who any of those songs are. Oh, look, the tape's right here. Oh, what are you? Are you a dangerous spider? Are you carrying eggs? Can I kick a light on? What are you with your white butt? Those, I'm gonna guess, are babies, huh? We'll leave you alone, mama. Get our scraper tool back out of here. Anything else cool in here? If I had a cassette player, I would fucking try and listen to that tape, but man, I wish that Marlboro toolkit was in here. Whatever. Well, nothing in there of any value but Puddin's Fab Stop shoes. Boy, I'm only half retarded. And then I understand how points work, but a little minor adjustment and we got spark. This thing will fire, hopefully. Let's make fire happen. I jacked an old battery from the Lightning. Make sure my fan clears it. We're good. We got spark. We don't have throttle, but we have combustibles. Start this thing. Come on, you can do it. That throttle might not be opening to let any air in there. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Is this even combustible? Is this non-flammable? Brake clean? Is this flammable, right? Yep. Who can do it? Who can do? Man. We are getting spark through the coil still, right? Oh, ha ha, you're an idiot. Ha 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 ha. Rotor helps. Wow. Here we go. We're gonna start now that we have spark and a rotor. She was doing it. Are you rubbing something? I wish that carburetor throttle would open a little more. You're gonna run out of fluid or juice, one or the other. Both. I know why you don't want to start. One more again, guys. I found out even though the throttle was moving ever so slightly, the plates were still closed in the bottom of the carb. I knocked them over. I'm a bit surprised because they were shut. I'm a bit surprised that it tried to do anything at all. But we got spark, we got fuel in a spray bottle, and we have air now. So let's see. That's probably good enough. Let's see if she'll fire up now. wanted to earlier. Why will you know now? Why will you know now? Are you getting too much air now? Why do you hate me? We got spark. Do we still have spark? Let's see if I can electrocute myself or start a fire. Now we don't have spark again. Why? Let me see if I have spark right now. Ow! Fuck! I have spark! So, that means I'm gonna have fire, right? Damn it. Rubbing. Something's rubbing. Oh, I see. This is so sketchy. I think this thing's in gear and just started. It felt like it was trying to move forward. This thing's totally in gear, isn't it? Guys, I'm pretty sure this thing's in gear firing up, but I'm going to call that a win, guys. I mean, I had no intention on driving it. It fired up. I didn't hear nothing clunking. The wheels were moving. The axle was moving. To me, that's a sellable engine, a sellable transmission, a sellable rear end, and then whatever anybody else can scab off of this thing. So at this point, like, I don't get it. Well, fellers, I think that ran enough for me, enough to where I'm comfortable posting it for sale. Got a little bit of content out of it. And as far as what we're doing with it, I don't know. Like I said, it's for sale in whole. It's for sale in pieces. And you know, I've posted this thing on my Facebook page a couple times, and you know, I've had a handful of people that are, you know, body swap it, throw, you know, this chassis under it, that chassis under it. I agree. Believe me, that would be super cool. It'd be a lot of work, but it would be like something else, kind of like Sandy, where clearly if I scratch or ding it, I wouldn't give a shit. But not really in the scenario to go out and buy a whole nother car. Like, as this car sits, I have $100 in it right now. I may or may not owe the neighbor another $50 for a finder's fee. He said 50 bucks, and then he said free, and then now it's sitting here. But whatever, as of right now, I've got $100 in this car, and it runs. You saw the transmission moved, worked, rear end functions. Actually didn't sound too bad, but yeah, I agree, a body swap would be super cool, but I don't have those sort of funds. And so the Cadillac's potentially going to end up here, the Bronco 2 is potentially going to end up here, and this giant garage I have is kind of filled up pretty quick already. I don't know, man. If one of my friends or a subscriber or something have a frame or something laying around, I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to it. I've also had a few people be like, do a giveaway. I also agreed that that would be super cool, but my channel isn't large enough to where I'm gonna reach the following. Again, I don't necessarily have. Is my camera blurry? No, it's fine. I have a scratch on my camera. No, we're good. We'll just leave that in there. We're freestyling right now. But and then it was Kyle that suggested this, and I think it's a fantastic idea. Midas, up here, please. Hey, fuzzy buddy, come on. And I agree, it's a fantastic idea. And he had mentioned even maybe like trying to do a raffle and basically have my subs sponsor, pay for the build, and then give it away at the end of it. Fantastic idea, but with as small as my channel currently is, getting enough people to participate, donate, be probably a bit far-fetched to get enough money to do anything relevant with the car. At which point in time, I'm giving you a junk car, or I have to give your money back, or I don't know. I'd hate to say that I like the car, because I really do like the car, and there's definitely enough here. I mean, everything's here, everything. That one fender we could straighten out, and you know, we could easily do some sort of structure and set this on top of a frame. So I just don't have the funds, and I'm potentially going to run out of the room. But I don't know. Let's see. We'll post a few more videos. We'll get some F100 work done here, something soon. I don't know. As you can tell, the channel's just kind of been all over the last couple episodes. But as always, guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share. I probably could wash this thing at least. I don't know what I'm doing.